couple weeks ago, I went to a Gamers charity event. It was a marathon of 18 hours of fun and games for Gamers for Cures. We raised money, and they raised over $12,000. Awesome job, but also, you know what was a fun part? I got a bunch of games. Sweet gaming! I did it because I wanted to help the charity, but also at the same time, I did get a bunch of games. I'm gonna go through this and put them in 3 different categories. Ones I already own, ones I have no idea about, and the ones I really like so far. So first, the ones I unfortunately already have. First I have Fox in the Forest. Fox in the Forest is a lovely little 2-player game, trick taker game. I own it, so it's good for all. Second, and the final one that I already have, I now have 2 copies of New Bedford. I have put this in multiple videos, and I really like it, but I don't need 2 copies, so I've got to figure out what to do with those. But thank you, though. All right, category of I have no idea what these are. First up, out of a grab bag that was extra, I have Lady Richmond. It is all in German. I have no idea what any of this is. I think it's 8 to 99 jar, which I believe is years. But Lady Richmond, ein Zervakets Erbe Binte. All right, I'm just gonna stop there. I looked it up online. It looks like it's an auction game where you're trying to get a dead relative stuff. So that's always a fun time, getting dead relative stuff and bidding on it. Okay, we'll check this out later, but that's that one. Next is the big giant game that weighed the most. Ugh! Mythalix. Welcome to war. In Mythalix, it's the gods and titans clash. Build your forces, control power from the land, and battle opponents for supremacy. Take on the role of a powerful god stranded in a new and hostile world. Facing off against rival gods, you must battle by commanding armies and warriors, all with the purpose of becoming the first to claim the elements of fire, wind, earth, and water, and create the Mythalix. This thing has got a ton of stuff in it. It's got 20 20-sided dice. Oh, great. More dice. We know how I like dice. Gold coins, tally cubes, stronghold tokens, 10 god figurines. Figurines. I like figurines. I might have to do a video on my favorite figurines. But that was Mythalix. All right. Next, let's go to Secret Sky Castle. And it looks like it's a 2-player puzzly game from level 99. I have not heard of this. This was also in the little grab bag I got extra. This says Professor Treasure has stolen all the world's treasure and hidden them in the Secret Sky Castle. So you have to go up in the castle, try to grab stuff using cards. So this looks interesting. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out because the only person I could play with probably is my wife for a 2-player game because it's board night. It's too many people, so we'll have to figure something about this one, but that was Secret Sky Castle. And I'm going to say last in the category that I don't know about is the Secret Nightmare Party Game. This is based off of the game like Hello Neighbor, I believe it's called. My kids used to like to play it, where you have to sneak into your neighbor's house and try to grab things without him catching you, which is a weird concept for a game. But they made it into a party game, and I think it's like best at 8, I think it said somewhere on here. It was like, oh, you should play with a ton of people. So, all right, 5 base is 5. 5 people, so maybe I can get my game night to do it when we're a little in a weird mood, but we'll try and do that one night. So that is the Secret Neighbor Party Game. Next up is, I'm going to say, Chisel. I've played this one a few times. I actually learned the rules, and it's basically you're trying to use tools that are on the table that you can use them once and you flip it over, nobody can get it. And you're trying to build a statue out of parts of a giant column, and you're using cards. This is actually a pretty fun little game. I've enjoyed it 1 player. I'm hoping to get it to the table. It's 1 to 4. It is Chiseled, a deck sculpting card game. All right, next we're gonna go with a couple biggins. All right, Kids Chronicle, The Quest for the Moonstone. From what I have seen online, this is basically like a Detective Chronicles by Lucky Duck Games. But they've made it a kids version, so there's not murder. So if you want to do a mystery with your kids and not have murder involved, here you go. It does have, I guess it's using apps, so if you're one of those weirdos that don't like apps, deal, just deal. You can use that as well. You need that. So this seems like kind of fun. I think my daughter would like to do this. She's 12, but like when she first saw it, she just had to go. See if I can go here. Boop, boop, boop. We had to boop the cat's nose. Boop, boop. Gotta boop. All right, next up, let's go to. I won this one in a raffle. Horizons of Spirit Island. This is basically Spirit Island, but in commercial grade form. I picked it up. It's number 1 currently, yet again on the Solo 100. It's a very tough game. I'm interested to get into it. I've played it a few times with friends, and it's like sometimes it just kind of hits my head and just kind of goes over it, and I've just got to figure out what I gotta do to get into it. I've been reading the rules. I'm not the best with reading the rules. Sometimes I just have to watch videos or have somebody show me, and then I can do it really well, but that's what we're doing. So we got Horizons of Spirit Island. Next, let's go to the game on... No, let's wait. Let's do... You can see what they are. I don't know why I'm trying to be all sneakily, because they're all right here. Literally, right here. Right here. Well, not right there, but right here. Let's do Volumino. It is basically like a card game, and you're racing up a hill, and you're trying to use cards to get up to the hill the fastest. The first to lose all their cards wins that round, and there's 5 rounds. So this seems kind of interesting to me. I do like chucking cards and doing card combos like 2 2s and we're all blues, and oh no, I can't do anything, so I have to lay something weird, or oh, there's like rabbit cards where it's like 35, beat that. Boom. So 5 minutes to learn, it says. 5 minutes per round, so it's like 30 to 40 minutes. So 2 to 5 players, average age is age of 7 and above. So it's got cute animals. Animals, we all love the animals. This was they had a giant wall, a wall of 100 games. And with the 100 games, you could spend $1 and put your ticket into a box, and you could win. I did like $45, and all I got was Cartographer Heroes. I'm not saying all I got. That's just mean, Jeremy. You're doing it for charity. Charity. You're doing it for a cause. You weren't supposed to be trying to get games. I really wanted games, but still. So, but I did win Cartographer's Heroes. I like this. I like the Cartographer series to begin with. So this one adds... Someone at work was talking to me when I was looking at it, and they were like, oh, that sounds fun. I'm like, yes. This is basically Cartographers taken up a notch. It is not just the 4 little bad monsters that are in the zone. The monsters spread if they can, so, and making your score worse. So I really like this version. It is much harder for... I could be wrong, but that's just me. I think it's a little bit harder than the original Cartographers, but still, I really like it. I have the set now, so yay. Next, artichokes. Yes, abandon all artichokes. Container's empty because I put the game into my other box. But that's how much I like it. I've played this on VGA a couple times. It's really fun. You have a handful of artichokes, and you're trying to get rid of your artichokes. First to draw a hand without artichokes wins. I have yet to win. My wife has won twice. My daughter has won. But I enjoy it. It's fun animals. Not fun animals. What am I doing? It's not animals. I've got animals on the brain. It's vegetables. So, fun vegetables. You got carrots, you got corn, you've got beets, eggplant, onions. All the fun stuff you'd ever want to make a salad with to get rid of artichokes. This is the surprise hit. Played it during the marathon and kept playing it, and I brought it home, and I've played it 4 or 5 times already with my wife and my daughter and my son. This is Diner. Diner is a simple game where you're just basically, it's real-time action. You're trying to fill orders on a table of food. You're trying to pick up cards, playing them down, staking cards, and it's got a really nice mechanic where you have a cube, and that is your action. So you have to do an action, pass the cube. You can't do another action until somebody gives you a cube. So you're always going around in a big circle, and it is a blast. It is a small, tiny box game. If you can find it, go get it. Diner. All right, next up, we have 2 games remaining, and this one is a big one for me. It is the 3rd in a trilogy of 5 of loaded roll-and rights. It is Motor Cities, and here's the thing. There's a simple reason why I wanted to show this game. It is because of this. No box art, but still. If you look on the back, boom! Can't see it, but probably. My name is in the game. My name is in the game. My name shall live forever. It is written down in history inside of a board game. When in the future the aliens come down after Earth has been wiped out and civilization is no longer here, they will find a copy of Motor City and see my name, listen in the playlist, and they'll go, who was this man? Why was he so great? We must find out. We will scour history, and they will bring me back from some kind of DNA thing, and I shall live forever! Well, this one's a really fun game. You're trying to basically build a car, find the best way to do a car. And it's a roller right. This thing is thinky. It is difficult. I am dreadful at this one. I really like Fleet. I really like Three Sisters. I am horrible at this one. But that is Motor Cities. Number one. There's a reason this is number one. It is unmatched. What is this one? Brains and Brawn. It's no Squirrel Girl, but this is an awesome set. It's got Spider-Man, it's got She-Hulk, it's got Mr. Doctor Strange. All the things you want. I have a problem with Unmatched because I have too many of them. I have the original two sets. I have the original set, Cobble and Fog, the Raptors, the T-Rex, not a Triceratops. Why is there not a Triceratops? Make a Triceratops with an Ankylosaurus. Yes! Yes! What else do I have? I have Robin Hood. I have Beowulf. I have it all. I have way too many. I love Unmatched. Actually, today when I was making this video, my son played as Spider-Man and won. He loves Spider-Man. He has a new favorite character. So, number one, from all the games from Gamers for a Cure, Brains and Brawn, Unmatched. All right. If you're wondering about this event, it's held every November. You can go to gamersforcures.com. I'll put a thingamajig down at the bottom, hopefully. I don't understand the internet half the time, so I will try and put one there. But if not, listen, gamersforcures.com is a fun event in Cary, North Carolina. You should go donate next year. You could put in tickets in the raffle. You could just like send money and be like, hey, bro, this is awesome. I heard about it from this awesome guy on the interwebs. But anyways, that's all. So thank you for watching. I'm just going to end it there. Forever!